Okay, so you guys were probably expecting another Smash Brothers video, but I figured I'd get this topic out of the way first before I continue with that. Um, and also, sorry that my voice is a little bit cramped. I am currently sick right now, but I still just need to mention this and get this out of the way first. Recently, I was watching a video by one of my favorite YouTubers, Shay Frillis Productions, about his Persona 5 social link ranking video. I posted a comment saying about my older sister's relationship to the game franchise and why I have some lore to catch up on. And then a few minutes later, I got a reply in the comment section that says, "Didn't read your comment, but I posted a hilarious video of a woman crying over her dog dying." And I was like, wait, what? Wait, what is wrong with you? Why would you post something that, one, has nothing to do with what I said, and two, why would you post something that sounds really hurtful and harmful? That literally shouldn't be right. And then I went into this guy's channel just to see if he was actually telling the truth or if he was being a complete idiot. And apparently, he was being serious. The video was called Woman Crying Over Her Dog Dying, Try Not to Laugh, LMAO. And that is a very, very painful thing for anyone to post on YouTube. For obvious reasons. One, how dare you view that video as a try not to laugh video? Honestly, that's not funny. I would laugh at a try not to laugh video if it was actually funny. But that stuff is very hurtful, sad, and somewhat emotional. And you view it as a try not to laugh video? Come on. Yeah, that should honestly be called a try not to cry video, because that kind of stuff is for you to cry to, not to laugh towards. I mean, come on. Clearly, this guy has some issues. But until I find out, he was actually a spam bot. He was a spammer on YouTube in the YouTube comics section. Because apparently he actually said the exact same things to other people's comments in the exact same comment section of that video. He said the exact same, sorry about that. He said the exact same thing to other people in the comment section, and the replies were just everywhere. Apparently, someone told him to take a good long look in the mirror and think about, would their parents be happy if they said or posted something like that in a public internet app? Like, and that is something he obviously needs to think about, because all this stuff is just completely messed up in so many ways. Another reply to the exact same guy was that apparently his nurse collapsed. And that's exactly what I thought about. Yes, his nurse collapsed. It should obviously his nurse collapsed, because he shouldn't say stuff like that. Because, like, it could be hurtful and harmful to the people who actually saw the reply to that comment. Obviously, it's not funny. It's very sad. And I thought it was sad. People on YouTube thought it was sad, but according to the guy who posted that video, it's not, and just views it as it's a try not to laugh video. Ha 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 ha, LMAO. Come on, bro. What is wrong with you? Literally, this is just so messed up in so many ways that I feel like maybe I had to get this out of the way first to confess why this is an absolute problem. It's just, it's very sad to see stuff like this, not only on YouTube but on the internet, because this kind of stuff hasn't been happening on YouTube. It's also been happening on Twitter and Facebook and blah blah blah. It's sad. It's so messed up. It just proves how absolutely bad crap, insane these people are. And I feel like maybe, hopefully, one day in the future, these kinds of people on the internet should get arrested for such heinous replies like this. And this leads to an interesting theory. Could this guy be a part of some kind of spam bot organization that's been happening all over on YouTube? To that, I say yes. Apparently, there's this entire organization on YouTube called the UTTP, aka the YouTube Troll Police. And apparently, they're known for making such heinous replies in the YouTube comment section, saying such hurtful things that could either get them arrested or absolutely sued. They're also just trying to say that, oh, my content is so much better than this person. My content is so much better than Mr. Beast or Dan TDM or Nintendo or Xbox or PS4 or mother freaking Jacksepticeye or Markiplier of all people, saying that their content is so much better than them. No, obviously Markiplier's content is much better than the UTTP, because Markiplier doesn't make such heinous replies that could either get them arrested or involved in such crime. And I know that all this stuff may not make any sense, but trust me, this is a real thing that's been happening in our YouTube, modern thing, today. This was our problem of YouTube today. The UTTP is currently taking over the YouTube comment section as we know it by saying their content is so much better. Not just that, but they also say such threatening things like, oh, if you don't admit my content is better, then I will kill your mom in her sleep or something. That is such rude, terrible, and harmful things anybody on this godforsaken internet planet could even say to anyone ever. You can't say stuff like that. There may be a chance you would get reported or your comment could get deleted. Heck, there may be a chance you will get straight to jail or have a court case. It's so embarrassing. In fact, scratch that. It's not just embarrassing. It is also absolutely madness to the people reading these replies and comments. But yeah, currently the UTTP, as we know it, is trying to absolutely be the villain icon of not just YouTube, but the entire internet in general. And it's really been frustrating a lot of people, myself included. What else is there to talk about? The fact that the UTTP are just absolutely assuming that people aren't on their side due to the fact that they have opinions that they don't agree with. What I'm basically trying to say is that UTTP has no fan base for anything at all. They don't have any right opinions. They basically hate everything. Ever. They hate movies. They hate video game consoles and video games in general. They're also just not a fan of any popular content like The Amazing Digital Circus, Hazbin Hotel, etc. And it's painful because it's painful to the people who actually likes those things. It's their opinions. You're entitled to your own opinions. I'm okay if you don't like any of that stuff, but you can't just outright say that it's a huge problem to them. You can't just give people crap just for liking stuff that you don't like. You can't just do that. For example, I once saw someone say that someone didn't like Smash Brothers. All I said was, that's a bit silly. I didn't give that person crap for hating Smash Brothers. I'm okay with their opinion. But the UTTP, on the other hand, is not okay with any type of opinion. And they're just saying, oh, hey, my content is better than this. Stop having good opinions on this. And why don't you agree with my opinion on them and just admit that they're bad? Like, no, I don't want to admit that they're bad. They're my opinions. I can like those kinds of stuff whenever I feel like liking them. It's very hard to describe any of this, honestly. But besides the UTTP part, the exact same comment that I posted in the video that I just mentioned from Shafe Rellis Productions is that someone, another AI bot, apparently copied and pasted my entire comment and saying how much my sister loves Persona, the game franchise. And that person, who's probably an AI generated bot, copied and pasted my entire YouTube comment entirely and somehow got more likes than me. I should be the real person to have more likes than that AI bot person. Because, like, you can't just copy and paste other people's comments. You have to come up with your own original comment that has something related to that video, and obviously not something off topic or just something that somebody else completely said entirely. It's painful. It's really freaking painful. Because I should have the rights to have more replies and likes, not that AI person. By the way, I actually reported that comment, and it's fully deleted. So, good thing that AI person, it just gave up after copying and pasting my comment. So, I reported that person. But back to spam bots and just the UTTP in general, no matter how many times people have reported or deleted their comment, they actually keep coming back to repost it. They keep coming back in those comment sections saying, oh, hey, my comment is so much better than this person and blah, 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 blah. Hey, God, they just keep coming back. They keep reposting the same comment and they just won't give up. Like, there's gotta be some kind of way to get rid of them and get them out of our internet culture. I just want them to give up and stop being so rude to the general public of the internet. I need them to stop saying such rude and harmful things to people, saying such threatening things like, oh, hey, I'm gonna kill your mom in your sleep, or I'm gonna find a way to completely kill you by running over my car, and maybe find you in your house and your address just to freaking murder you with a shotgun or a knife. Like, they're actually saying those kinds of things in the general public, and it is absolutely pissing me off. And it's also pissing other people on the internet off as well. I am currently pissed at thinking about such things like this. It is absolutely just pulling my hair out entirely. And I just want people to do something about it. I want the police to be involved in this, because this sounds like something a criminal could actually say on the internet. Someone that's like a part of the UTTP or just general AI spam bots in general needs to be arrested for this, or should generally have a court case for this, or maybe they shouldn't be in community service, but they should 100% be in 30 years of prison just for saying such threatening things to people on the internet. I'm blowing steam out of my nose right now. I am about to get animated like a freaking Pixar character right now just because of how mad I am at AI, spam bots, and just the mother freaking UTTP in general. It is absolutely pulling my plug out. It is absolutely raging, not just me, but pretty much everybody on the internet, including famous content creators like Mr. Beast, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Dan TDM, and even, gosh dang, some of my favorite YouTubers that aren't even famous, like Schaefer's Productions, or Mr. A Game, or, I don't know, mother freaking, Luigi fan, quadruple one. I don't know if you know who that YouTuber is, but he's a pretty popular YouTuber, at least in the eyes of me, not just in the general public, but they can't say such rude, horrible, and terrible things like this, to famous content creators, like, for example, Hazbin Hotel or The Amazing Digital Circus. The UTTP are currently saying that my content is better than Hazbin Hotel and The Amazing Digital Circus. Two famous, things on the internet that people actually like. People actually have a popularity over. People that actually adore some of those series. I'm a person who actually loves Hazbin Hotel. I adore pretty much everything about that series. But the UTTP just had to come out and again, I'm okay with their opinions, but that doesn't give them the right to give other people crap about said opinions. People outright were giving Hazbin Hotel fans some dirty crap, saying if you don't admit that Hazbin Hotel is bad, then I will probably kill you and murder your whole family. You can't say stuff like that. You can't say stuff like that because they don't agree with your opinions. It's so wrong. I even outright see the UTTP say that, hey, The Amazing Digital Circus is bad. Admit that they're bad, otherwise I am gonna do something very terrible to you and your family. This is just frustrating me, and I'm pretty sure it's frustrating the content creators themselves at all. It's probably frustrating VisiPop right now, the creator of Hazbin, or it's probably upsetting Glitch Productions and Gooseworks, the same people who made The Amazing Digital Circus. I'm pretty sure those content creators have to deal with them. And who knows, maybe call the police on them. The internet police at that. I know there's a thing out there called the anti-UTTP. The complete opposite of the UTTP. And I am actually joining the anti-UTTP. I agree with the anti-UTTP. I don't agree with the actual UTTP itself because the UTTP is currently saying harmful, threatening things about this. And that comment about the guy who posted about a woman crying over her dog dying, my guess is that he's also a part of the UTTP, saying how quote-unquote funny it is that a woman's dog is dying and she's crying over it. That's not funny. That's something you need to be sad about. You can't say stuff like that, saying, oh, haha, I'm laughing at this woman crying over her dog dying. That's not funny. I know funny. I'd happen to know because I actually make some pretty decent jokes in my past videos. I know funny. I know a lot of really great jokes, like, for example, what bone in his body did the clown break? His funny bone. That's a funny joke. That's a funny joke that I'm pretty sure a lot of people like to laugh at. But do you want to know what's not funny? Saying how funny it is that someone in their life is dying. That is not funny. That is something to cry and be sad over about. In fact, scratch that. That is something to be angry about. Okay? That is something to be angry about for generations. You can't laugh at something like that. Like, for example, would you find it funny if the mayor of Scottsdale, Arizona died? Would you find that funny? No, because he's the mayor of our beloved town. He's the mayor of our beloved town. We never wanted him to go. And yet you you're saying with a complete straight face that's funny. No, it's not. It's not funny. It's something to be sad and angry about. But apparently, I'm guessing that the UTTP or just AI bot spammers in general just don't know what sad or funny is. They probably don't know what jokes is. They probably don't know what it means to feel or think. They probably have no emotion in their heart at all. My guess, and this is a direct quote from Kingdom Hearts, my guess is that no one has ever loved them before, because no one knows the meanings of heart and love. That's my theory about them. That's literally my theory about them. I have to agree with Kingdom Hearts 3 for that. So thank you, the entire Kingdom Hearts trilogy, for giving me that direct quote to all of the UTTP and just AI bot spammers in general. Because this is just a hurtful thing to even say. A hurtful thing to even say. And it absolutely pisses me off in so many directions. I just want them to give up and fail. I want them to not just leave YouTube, but to just leave the entire internet in general. I'm pretty sure the UTTP has a life outside the internet. Who knows? Maybe they actually are criminals in real life who probably like to rob banks and threatening people and absolutely attempt or actually do murder. Maybe they're not just criminals on the internet. Maybe they're also criminals in real life. I don't know. It's just a real life theory. Direct quote from MatPat, who, by the way, that is also something that the UTTP like to criticize. They think their content is better than game theory. Excuse me. A lot of people like game theory. I'm okay if you hate them. I'm perfectly fine if you hate them. But that doesn't give you the right to give people crap or just say threatening things if they don't agree with your biased opinion. It's so messed up. The point is of this entire video, I just want AI, spam bots, and UTTP to just leave and get lost forever. I want them to go forever. I am absolutely done with seeing their absolute crappiness all over the internet that easily the entire general public of the internet could easily see and quite possibly try to report them, even though they're just going to keep coming back in the end. And even though there might be nothing we could do about them, I still hope that maybe there is a way we can do something about them and hopefully shut them down and get them away from our internet culture for good. They're basically the main villains of our current modern internet. And right now, I'm actually going to post a link, hashtag stop AI. No, actually, no, that's a bad title. Actually, hashtag stop spammers. Stop spam bots forever. I'm going to put the link in like the title, and I'm gonna put the link in the title, and hopefully you can click it, and that way I know you are officially joined to forever stop the entire bot spammer menace, so that way we could have the internet we all know and love back, so that way we don't have to deal with the UTTP or just AI or spam bots in general. I am currently going to create an entire force to stop them. I am going to officially be the leader of this link, and hopefully we could stop them and make them get lost for good. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. The point is, if you see anything on the internet like that, don't report them because they're just going to keep coming back. But instead of report them, just join my link service to stop bot spammers. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.